If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 325 times your entry. And using code ZERK when you sign up, you'll get up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a free pick.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, we need to talk about the best free 96 overall Genki Force champion to take, and also the field pass. Let's talk about that. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Zirksee for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification one comment below. Noti Gang. Also, guys, the NBA is back in full force. Also, you guys should be seeing this video here on Friday morning. I'm recording this video before the Thursday night NBA games. Hopefully, we had a massive day, but today we have more NBA. Tomorrow, we have NBA and UFC. I'm very excited for UFC. If you guys check out Underdog Fantasy right now, use the code ZERK. You'll get up to $1,000 in bonus funds and a 0.5 free pick when you guys sign up. Follow me over on Twitter for all of my picks, and also make sure you guys check out every single Lakers game day. Underdog is going to be giving away a Luka discount. All you guys have to do is make sure you guys follow me over on Twitter. I will quote tweet it every single time the Lakers play during the rest of the regular season, and just fill out the link when they tweet it out. You get a Luka discount. Also, guys, a massive update. As you guys know, they did push out a Makerights people who did the Genki Force champion sets to try to get the Johnny Wilson and also the Honey Badger, and obviously they weren't a part of it, but they said champion. Mass confusion, right? The big thing we wanted to know was, are we going to get a make right here for the Power Store? For the people that came in there and already bought their B&D packs, their auctionable champion packs, trying to get those cards. As you can see, yes. Tomorrow we will provide more details in the thread below about a make good for players purchase the pack prior to the updated description. So yes, there is going to be a make right coming. By the way, tomorrow is actually today when you guys are watching this video. So follow me over on Twitter. I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll probably talk about it maybe like later tonight around 7 when legends get revealed. Now, starting off, guys, before we go over to the free players and all of that, I actually just want to talk about this. As you guys know, okay, I don't think this was the last release of Genki Force that just came out here on Thursday. That being said, I think these were the final champions to release. And what I mean by that is they never officially said final release. But what I think is going to happen here is that we're going to go ahead and actually get maybe on Monday like another Superstars release, like the Honey Badger and the Johnny Wilson. I think we're going to have another release here because we do already know there's like a Tyler Conklin that Mutt Leaks tweeted about in one of their cards they haven't actually released yet. So I think that's coming on Monday. That being said, I assume that you're safe to go ahead and get your free champion now. I don't think there's more coming. These store packs go away on this upcoming Thursday, which means that there's not going to be another release. So unless they drop a whole nother release on like Monday, which I just don't see happening, I think this is it for champions. I just want to talk about the regular field pass because, again, I'm recording this video here on Thursday night at 7 p.m. So if this is updated now, that's awesome. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of XP we still need. Now, I still have a lot of stuff to do, like the solos, a lot of the stats, whatever, but I've done the sets, some of the stat ones. There is so much XP that is not available when you look at the objectives. That being said, I'm not positive if this is like a visual glitch or what is going on. But there is so much weird stuff going on here because people have tweeted me stuff like this where their field pass is actually showing that they're like finished with the pass. Like it says right here, he needs minus 4,800 XP to go to the next level. There are people that are showing me they're only like level 6 or level 7, but they're getting rewards for levels that are like 10, 11, 12, whatever in the field pass. And then there's other people that are saying they're leveling up the field pass and not getting any rewards. So there's just a lot going on with this. I really don't know what to tell you guys about it. Again, I don't have EA connections. I've said it a billion times. People still somehow think that I can just shoot a text message to somebody and get things fixed. That's not how it works. I have absolutely zero connections. The only thing I can do is talk about it in videos and tweet at Madden NFL Direct, okay? Tag them. Tag Madden NFL Direct over on Twitter. I try to do my best to talk about, you know, all these issues and everything, but I'm not going to tweet them 100 times in a day. Get their attention by also you guys tagging them, because just because I tweet about something does not mean it's going to get fixed, but there is obviously something going on with this Genki Force pass, which is an issue because as you guys can see, as you kind of go through all of these, there's a lot of stuff that you guys get, like a lot of free power. You get these power packs. Of course, you have the premium pass. You get extra platinums. You get 90 plus B&Ds, all this stuff. And all of this kind of accumulates here to let you get that free champion we're going to be talking about here. Getting all of that power there, also with the house rules event and as well from the solo. So that's how you guys can go ahead and get your free player here. If you're curious, how do you get a free one? one, it's by leveling up the field pass, playing the house rules, all of that. You can see right here, the 96 overall B&D is 940 power. Now, a couple things I do want to let you guys know, though. Number one, obviously, it's only the champions, no limiteds. Number two, the fusion cards are not in it. The fusion cards are not in that pack. It is only the blue card art champions here. And then also, if you take one of them as a B&D, I don't think anyone's ever tweeted at me or told me otherwise, but I don't believe they're going to be able to be added into sets. Usually B&D players cannot be added into sets. So if you take someone as a B&D and you're hoping you could add them in here, you know, to add them as a fusion, I don't believe you're able to do that. So that being said, we now have the criteria talked about the glitch there. Let's go over the best ones to actually pick. Starting off, guys, at number 5, I'm going to go with Frankie Louvu. I think this is a very, very good card. And I got to tell you right now, I do not actually have any other defensive linemen on this list. And the reason for that is I feel like Kenny Clark is really good. He's got like 90 speed. He's a big DT. Doesn't get inside stuff discounted. You got to pay 2 AP for that. I think that's crazy. Doesn't get interior threat, but also D linemen. In terms of taking like defensive tackles, defensive ends in particular, I feel like they're more, you know, changeable, and I feel like taking them as a BND is maybe not the best option. An outside linebacker, to me, I feel like has kind of more longevity, especially when we talk about someone like Frankie Louvu here, who actually is tied for the fastest left outside linebacker in the game. And this card is very, very good, because if you take a look at his stats, guys, he has 95 speed, 96 excel, 95 finesse move. He also has 94 block shed. So he's an incredibly fast edge rusher, but he also has 94 agility and 94 change of direction with 94 jumping. So this is really a guy that you can use her on. This is a guy that you can use as an edge rusher. Unfortunately, he doesn't have good coverage, only 67 zone. But most certainly, you could put him out, you know, as a sub linebacker if you wanted to, if you want to user him, if you want to edge rush him, whatever you want to do there. And in terms of those abilities, he does get edge threat for 1 AP, gets lurk artist for 0. He does also get pick artist for 1 AP, flat zone KO for 1 AP, no outsiders for 1. So if you want to have him as an edge rusher, run edge threat for 1 AP. If you want to have him as a user, you get lurk artist for 0. I think this is a very, very good card. He also does get mid zone KO for 1 AP as well. So if you're going to user on him, mid zone KO for 1, and then also lurk artist for 0. If you want to edge rush, edge threat for 1. He can do either, which is great for a B&D. And we get into some of the other cards, guys, and number 4, and you may be kind of surprised that I have him actually this low, but I'm gonna go with Davante Adams. 96 speed. Obviously, you know, we have some other wide receivers in the game already that are 96 speed. We have some 97 speed guys as well, but Davante's still good. 6'1", 96 speed, 95 excel. You can see the route running, the after the catch ability. He definitely has it all. And in terms of abilities, you know, in these wide receivers, nothing crazy. Mid in elite for 0, deep out elite for 1 AP. Does get grab and go for 1 AP you can add on to him. Really nothing too crazy there, but it's a wide receiver. It's a depth position. He can play wide receiver 1, 2, 3, 4 for you, whatever, for a long time. Now, at number 3, I'm going to go with Tariq Woolen, and you really might be surprised to have him at number 3 if you guys have been watching my videos for a long time, but I'll explain why. As you guys see by his stats, he looks really good. 96 speed, 96 excel. Obviously, he's got the height at 6'4". He's got the 95 man, the 96 zone coverage as well. And in terms of abilities, guys, he gets mid-zone KO for 0, deep-in zone KO for 1, and then he also does get pick artist for 1 AP. So you can rock that mid-zone and that pick artist for 1 AP total. It's absolutely sensational to have that. I think this is a great card. I did just want to warn you, though. I have seen a lot of people talking about using this Tariq Woolen card, and I've seen a lot of people saying he actually doesn't play that good. Sometimes they just don't play good for some people. Like, I know a lot of people out there, personally, that do not ever use Sean Taylor cards. Some people just have cards that don't play good for them. Me, personally, I love Sean Taylor cards. I've used Tariq Woolen cards in the past. He's played really good for me. But I just want to warn you that some people said this card doesn't play up to his stats. And sometimes that happens. As for my number 2 pick, guys, that is going to be Kyle Pitts. This might be the best tight end in the game right now. In terms of a receiving tight end, he probably is the best. 6'6", he's got 96 speed, tied for the fastest tight end in the game. Of course, if you guys have Travis Kelce, you add a little bit of training to him. He's also 96 speed. The acceleration, though, is not even close to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts, that 96 excel, 6'6", incredible route running, good after the catch ability as well. And if you've ever used a Kyle Pitts card, as I talk about cards that play good for some people, Kyle Pitts plays amazing. He gets mid out elite for 0, playmaker for 1, grab and go, third down threat, short in for 1 AP. I think overall this is just an incredible tight end, but it is a tight end. So if you use 2 tight end sets, perfect pick for you for a B&D. If you think you can rock out with Kyle Pitts for a long time before you go pick up another guy, also a very good option at B&D. You're probably shocked to have me put him over the corner and the wide receiver, who usually have value more, but this Kyle Pitts card just looks ridiculous, and I know just how good Pitts cards play. But obviously, as a B&D choice, guys, I think by far and away, long-term, Dion Dawkins is probably the best pick. You can see the stats, 320 pounds, he's a big left tackle, and he does get natural talent in all day for 0 AP in his final bucket, and you can spend 1 AP and get identifier, nasty streak, linchpin, even on the card as well. All for 1 AP, which obviously a lot of people love nasty streak out there. You can throw all day on him for 0 AP. I think this is, you know, an incredible long-term B&D pick, probably the best option, although Kyle Pitts, I gotta get that Kyle Pitts card. I just know that Pitts card plays out of this world. That being said though, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Let me know down below which Genki Force player you guys are gonna pick as BND, and hopefully we get some sort of update in this field pass, because yeah, it's most certainly completely bugged out in many different directions for a lot of people. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.